Speaking of being harmful to your health, hey, fellow crappers, it's your old buddy, it's your old pal, R.D. Reynolds. Back once again with Wrestle Crap Radio. And as always, on the other end of the tin cannon string is the Zan to my Jaina.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Zan is far more feminine than Jaina.
She's rather hostile.
I'm agitated and phlegmy.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
You know, the biological clock's ticking. You want to have a baby. That's what you want. This is how you do it. Global Internet.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he comes.
So I'm at the grocery this week.
Yeah?
I'm at the food mart.
The food mart procuring some sustenance?
Sustenance, not substance. Sustenance.
Yeah.
Learn your language. Kids,
I'm a construction worker.
Artie's trip to the grocery. So I'm at the grocery this week. I'm at the food mart. You look at, next time, fellow crappers, you're in the grocery store, here's what I want you to do. The packaging for the toilet paper, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at it. Some of them have, they all have some kind of mascot or something. Okay? So it has dogs. I've seen toilet paper with bears on it.
Yes, I saw some bears.
Old ladies.
I remember being young, and it seemed like every toilet paper brand had some sweet little innocent baby on it.
Okay, and that's kind of my point. A baby doesn't use toilet paper. Bears don't use toilet paper.
Bear?
Dogs don't use toilet paper. You hear? That's not the mailman delivering something to my mailbox. That's the
not a
FaxTrolla. That means it's time for obscure wrestling news. New Jack goes to a concession stand. He asks for a Sprite, and the woman behind the counter had the temerity to give him a 7-Up.
Oh, no.
New Jack was not down with the 7-Up. He got very angry. He got violent. And he threw the drink at the woman's face, punched some guy in the jaw, and broke his jaw. Hey, it's time we reached into the mailbag.
I think that's a good idea. We need to pay as much attention to your bag today as possible, because we're not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to touch that bag for another 4 weeks.
It's going to be crazy whenever we get back from our writing hiatus. I guess it's not really a writing hiatus, but we're going to have to do like a 3-hour show that's nothing but the mailbag. WrestleCrapper M. Lawson writes, "Hello, RD. My question for you is this. Will you call yourself R2-D2 Reynolds for this week's radio show? Blade could be Blade Breakdance." No, I won't do that. And you know why I won't do that? I talked earlier in the show about how I'm kind of agitated. But there's something else. There's something else.
What?
I'm sad as well.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were pregnant.
I would hope not.
I thought massive use of globalinternet.net over the years had increased your ovary production.
You know, if you want to get pregnant, ladies, not hard. globalinternet.net. Get it taken care of.
Okay,
Speaking of someone who will probably be getting pregnant sometime in the near future, that's why I'm upset this week. I think it all boils down to this. I took my glasses off. I just threw them across the room. I think I figured out why I'm so agitated. I didn't really know, but it's finally hit me like a ton of bricks.
What?
I was watching Raw this week.
Yeah.
She's not there anymore.
Oh, no.
She's gone. She's gone. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
She's gone. I gotta learn how to play. Trish is gone.
She's
I
gone.
Daryl Hall.
She's gone. My beloved is gone. She is not to return. And I know. I wrote a column telling her she needed to get out of this scummy business. And she listened to me. She did.
You're to blame.
For that I'm pleased. As I've said many times, if people would just listen to me, do what I tell them to do, their lives would be easier. But now I'm sad because I realize what that advice means. That means that Trish Stratus is no longer on my television set.
Well, you told her to leave. You told her to go,
She's now only available in mop form.
What?
She's only available in mop form. If you go to the Someone Bought This week, you'll get that.
Oh.
But fellow crappers, moment of silence. Let us all reflect on the time that was, the greatness of Trish Stratus.
And
God bless you, Trish. God bless you.
God bless your meat curtain.
I don't know if you've heard the rumor, but
what?
Apparently Kevin Nash is trying to get back into WWE. I don't care what anyone says. A lot of people say, well, Hulk Hogan's the smartest man in wrestling. The Hunter's the smartest man in wrestling. If Kevin Nash can get hired again, not even a contest. He is by far the smartest man who has ever been involved in this business. Oh,
yeah.
Did you hear that?
What?
It's the FaxTrolla, kids.
Oh.
Usually that means it's time for obscure wrestling news, but in the case of poor Just Incredible, that means it's time for You're Fired, Justin.
Poor Just Incredible was fired by a FaxTrolla, not ours.
Our FaxTrolla is not sending out pink slips. That's the odd thing is Justin's. The paper in his was pink. Maybe that was the problem. Spit out a pink slip.
That's sad. I'm sad to see Just Incredible get fired.
By FaxTrolla. That's pretty low.
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Yeah, apparently John Laurinaitis faxed him his walking papers.
That's too bad. Laurinaitis saw a good-looking girl in some camouflage and decided that she was going to take his roster spot.
Every once in a while, I just like to give a little advice to wrestlers, and usually it's about characters or moves they shouldn't do or what have you. Here's some free advice to you. If you're on the WWE roster and you're worried that your days may be numbered, I'm looking at you, Super Crazy. I'm looking at you, Tori Wilson. A lot of these people that, they've been on the bubble for quite some time. Get rid of your FaxTrolla, kids.
There you go. It's that simple. Yeah.
TNA hired Kurt Angle.
What do you think about that, deal?
It's funny because a lot of people email me, and they're like, what do you think about Kurt Angle going to TNA? Boy, that's really going to help TNA. That's really going to help them out. Did you hear that? Listen real close, okay? Did you hear that?
What, you dropped your pants?
I'm throwing my glasses off again.
Oh,
Whenever
no.
I throw my glasses off, that means I'm about ready to go on a rant.
Well, buckle your safety belts, kids.
No, I don't have. I'm not the most super insider person in wrestling. There are people that know a lot more than me, like Dave, Brian. Having said that, Kurt Angle
Sounds like someone's been inside your mouth.
Kurt Angle, as I said before, I'm agitated and phlegmy. Kurt Angle failed like 3 or 4 drug tests in a row. Okay?
Uh-huh.
He was to the point when WWE said, this guy has failed too many drug tests. We can't have him. We cannot have him on our payroll. Think about that. Okay? Just stop. Yeah. Don't think about, oh boy, it's going to help TNA. That's going to be really good. I'm going to watch him. Blah, 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 blah. I want you to think there is a man involved here. Kurt Angle is a human being, and he obviously has a lot of problems. He has neck problems. He has neck problems, but more importantly, there is discussion that he has mental problems, and that he has very bad drug problems.
Even worse.
TNA, though, what have they done? They've gone out and they've hired him. They're bringing him back into a position where he is going to be around this. Kurt Angle is all messed up, guys. And you can sit there and say, well, but now he's going to be in TNA and it's a lighter schedule and blah, blah, blah. Kurt Angle needs to go clean himself up. WWE told him to go clean himself up. He doesn't want to do it. And so TNA is like, yeah, we'll bring him in. Forget it. It's all I have to say. There's nothing positive I can say about this situation. And I hate, we're nearing the end of the show. I hate to end on a downer note, but I don't know anything that would make me feel any better about this Kurt Angle situation.
6 sides, 1 angle. Dixie forgot a ramp for Kurt's future wheelchair.
Here's what I want you to do. Shut your computer down and leave. Leave your house. Leave your cardboard box wherever you're living.